Hello, and this is a review video for Harry Potter Lego set 75968 for Privet Drive. This was released in the UK at the beginning of June 2020. Let's just have a quick look at the box. In the back there. I'm actually really looking forward to building this. So let's get this box open. Try not to make a mess, but failing miserably. We'll just pull this. There we go. Okay. As you can see, there's lots of stickers for this set. They're all fairly small, although there does look to be a largest one which I think goes on the front door. Nice little booklet as well, fairly standard size. Let's see what we build first. I'm assuming it's the base of the house first. Yeah, 4 bags, 1, 2, 3 and 4 for the house and 5 for the car. Okay. Right. Let's have a closer look at the bags. This one's fairly large. Brick separator. Bag 2. Slightly smaller. There. Bag 4 is all the roof, by the look of it. And then bag 5 is the vehicle. So, let's get this thing built then. So this is what the set looks after the first bag, the first build section. So we have a character here, forgot his name. Is Vernon Dursley, so I just had to check. We have a rather nice little build for the Privet Drive, although that is a sticker on the front, it's just sort of the base of the very sticker heavy this. So there's a sticker on the front door, a sticker on for the number 4 there. That was a real pain to get on right, and it's gone made a mess of it. There's a sticker underneath there in that recess, which was quite difficult. I particularly like sticker on the back of the door as well, and on Harry Potter's door to the room under the stairs. I really like the builds for the sofas and the settee. That's really, really good. So yeah, so far so good. On to bag number 2. And this is what the set looks like after the second bag has been added to the set. So we have Dudley Dursley there, with an interesting hairpiece with a little tufty at the back. Rather fetching jumper, sweater. Just a bit of greenery around the front that I've added, the lights. Finished off the little cupboard under the stairs, which opens up, which is quite cute. And then down the other side we just sort of put the roof on, and also there's a little feature. Little feature where you can. There's a little slot that opens there, which is where the mail goes for later. One weird thing is, if I can just zoom in here, there's a little grey stud just here. Not actually sure what that's for. There's one on the other side as well, which you can just about see poking through. No idea what that's for. It's not attached to anything. It's got sort of no reason to be there. I like the portrait as well of the family. That's quite good. Again, that's a sticker, but that's quite fun. So yeah, on to stage 3. And so here we are after stage 3 has been completed. Bag 3. We have Petunia Dursley there with a grumpy face. That's her back print in there. And the upstairs of the building has now been complete. Not too much else going on. Drain pipes have been added as well. But at the back there's the bed in there. There's an actual printed tile, which is the newspaper front, and then a couple more stickers here. That's Harry's parents and another sticker there. So yeah, so far so good. Most of the stickers have gone now. I think there's only a couple more left, which are for the vehicle. So if I crack on with bag number 4. Okay, so that's bag 4 complete. Minifigure in this one is the Dobby minifigure. This is a slightly rubbery texture. If I just sort of show you the ear, which can bend slightly, and you get Hedwig the Owl and the sort of levitating or flying cake. Mainly in the build on this level has just been the roof, which I think is very effective for the style of house that it is. And we do obviously have the little window that sort of is able to be removed as well. That's what it looks like from the inside. So on to the fifth and final bag. Okay, and here we have the final stage of the build, stage 5, which is the car. I'll go through this in a little bit more detail. So this also came bag 5 with two minifigures, Harry and Ron, both of the little ones. They're little sort of early versions of Harry and Ron. And the vehicle, quite a big size. You can obviously get two of the figures in there. The roof fairly easy comes off. And you can quite easily, probably without their wands, it's easier, just get the 2 figures in there. I'm not going to place them in, but you get the idea. What you do have is in the boot or the trunk is a little briefcase, and also is a chain which you can attach to the building to pull out the window. I think the idea is, if I can get this to work, so here's the window on the side. You just sort of attach it there, and I would assume, let's just give this a go. Hey, okay, and the window comes out and Harry can make his escape. So that's quite a nice little feature. A couple of stickers. You've got the number plates, license plates on the front and on the rear, just there. And you have these 2 sort of horrible, and I did a real mess up of fitting these 2 little bits on the side there. Printed on the door, which is quite nice, but it doesn't quite match, as you can see. But it's quite a nice build for the vehicle. And here are the additional or duplicate pieces that are with this set. So here are the all of the minifigures together. So you've got Harry and Ron. You've got the Dursleys there with their nice smashing sweaters, and then over here you have Dobby, the two owls, Hedwig and the whatever the other owl's called, floating cake, which I've sort of showed you earlier, and the Privet sign, Privet drive sign even. Okay, and what I will do is I'll just show you all of the back faces and prints as well. So here are all the back prints and the alternate faces. There's Harry and so Ron and Harry there. You've got the Dursleys there. Everybody seems to be quite panicked. Look, everyone's got a sort of expression on their face, which is quite funny. Nice back printing all the way for all four of those there. No back printing on this one, and a fairly bog standard face, which isn't that dissimilar, and Dobby's back printing there as well. Okay, let's just go over this house again. I think it's a really good build. I like this. I like the way it looks. It's a little bit narrow. It would be nice if it was a little bit more depth to it, but I think they've done a good job here, Lego. One interesting feature, if we start from this side, obviously we have the removable window, which is leads obviously to the upstairs bedroom, and that quite nicely fits in. On the roof you've got just an aerial with the chimney, but down here there's a little slot. Let me just set it in. What you do get are three letters, envelopes, whatever you want to call them, and you can slot them in there, put all three in. They do fit, sort of. There we go. Okay, whatever. And if you turn this here, I'll have to use my other hand to do this. There we are. There we go. And all that has come tumbling out into the lounge through the fireplace. So that's quite a nice little play feature there. I do like the sort of the sofas, and if I just sort of zoom in here a little bit more with the mail there, is you sort of got a piece of wood. It is a sticker that, but there's sort of a signifying that there's loads of mail, and they've actually put a piece of wood to stop any more mail coming through. Yeah, so I think they've done quite a nice job on this little area here. You've got the stairs up to the top floor, quite a nice banister build, and the upstairs here with a few stickers and the bed, and obviously that's the escape window there. One thing that was a little bit weird, and I'm not sure it'll pick it up on here, but the colours of the windows for the smaller and the larger ones are actually different. So if you can probably see that the colour for the smaller windows are in the sort of standard brown colour, and the larger windows are a darker brown. Slightly odd, but it's not that noticeable, but it's kind of one of those annoying things that you sort of pick up when you build and think, why is that colour? And also there's a sort of a weird darker colour on the... So I just don't really like things like that, where you have sort of different coloured things. And I know there's a lot sort of going on, and I think you don't really notice things like that, but sort of when you're building, there's a lot of sort of weird things like that. A few odd colours here and there. Again, on the sort of side, you've got the off coloured tan, dark tan, but then you sort of have this slightly more orangey brown here, which again kind of shows up. But it is nice that you can get in to the cupboard under the stairs. I think that's an excellent little feature there. Let's just pop Harry in there. Put his hair back on first of all. He does fit quite nicely. Let me just pop him in. Well, I say that, let's take his wand off. There we are. Let's pop him in. He should fit. There we are. Just. It's a very tight squeeze, but he does fit in there. And there is a little door there to the, which I can't even move. Anyway, there is a door there that leads out into the hall area, so let's just shut Harry in there. So that's quite a nice little feature. The front of the house looks great. The roof tiles, I think, look really, really spot on. You can just see the differences there in the windows, and it's the same downstairs as well. Big sticker on the door, bit of a pain to put on. I've probably slightly off-centered that wrong, but again, you've got the lots of mail sort of shoved into the letterbox, and there's quite a nice little this thing here is quite an interesting little build as well. So I think altogether my favourite part obviously is the building. I think it looks fabulous, but I think the set as a whole, with all of the items, is a pretty nice set. So here's a final look at the set. Just sort of zoom out. I think it's a fabulous set. I'm really a fan of this. In the UK this is priced at £64.99, although I have already seen this on Amazon around about £5 cheaper than that, so you can maybe shop around and you may be able to get this a little bit cheaper. Value for money, it's okay. It's quite a big box, but I think it's for me, the car I know has been available in a slightly different build, but in another recent set. But for me, the building is great. I wish it had a little bit more depth to it, but I think on the whole, it's very good. It looks great, and I think the vehicle, the whole build is great fun. Really enjoyed it. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this review video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you again soon on my channel. Thank you very much for watching.